Well, Corey, I feel like we've waited long enough to be able to put this together, the complete Type 2 Silver Eagle set in our exclusive Premier Select Series label. We haven't been able to offer these 4 coins in the perfect 70 grade, all certified, sealed by NGC, again, in the exclusive Premier Select Series PSS label. And at this price, they won't last long. We're looking at $3.19.80. It's kind of a funny number, but if you do the math on that, it brings it down to $79.95 per coin. We have had a similar program on the air recently with these Silver Eagles and the other grading service that we offer that in a monthly continuity. But here, you get them all at once, all 4 coins, all in perfect mint state 70 condition, and you've got the best of the best in that Premier Select Series label.
Right, Kevin. Everybody always wishes they could go back in time. Hindsight's 2020. We talked about it here recently on the show. To put together an entire set, date run set, if you go back to the Type 1 design starting in 1986 through 2021, that 35 coin set in the 70 grade, between the major grading services combined, there's a possibility of only around 1,000 complete sets that could exist in the world. And obviously you could assume with that minimal amount that could even exist in the market, it's a set that fetches a pretty big premium these days. I mean, we've had sets in the office with every coin. It's probably been 6 years ago now. We had a set from '86 to 2017 that sold for $75,000. Right. And as you know, we've had many times over the past 6-7 years, coins from the 90s in the office, single coins in a perfect NGC 70 grade that have sold for $7,000 to $11,000 a coin. And here we have the first 4 years of the Type 2 design. So of course, the Silver Eagle program, it started in 1986. Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act in 1985, and the U.S. Mint began in 86, striking gold and silver coins for Americans to purchase gold and silver coins directly from the U.S. government, where their weight, content, and purity is guaranteed by the United States. And without a doubt, today, nearly 40 years later, easily this is the most silver coin in the world today, and the same with the gold eagles. Those are the most collected in the world today. But after 35 years, in 2021, Kevin, they changed the design. That's right. And it's actually the first time in 100 years. It was all the way back in 1921 was the last time that the U.S. Mint issued 2 separate designs on a $1 silver coin. That was, of course, the last year of the Morgan dollar and the first year on the peace dollar. So 2021, the first coin in this, it'll always be a key date, right, Kevin? Yeah, that's right. And it's an interesting story we're talking about on the 2022 year. It's very interesting. We submitted thousands of coins, and less than 10% for 2022 came back in a perfect 70 grade. It's getting very, very difficult. It's interesting what happens. That 2022 year looks like it's becoming one of the key dates. And it's just a couple short years ago, but when you get low grading percentages in here, I mean, look, you're getting all 4 of these coins. You're getting a complete date run set. You're getting all of them certified in Mint State 70. I mean, alone, you've got well over $125, let's say, in grading fees alone. And you don't have to go through the pain that our product team does of putting these together, finding boxes, submitting them, paying the fees, and then getting those astronomically low numbers of returns in 70. And so, that opportunity for you now you see on the screen won't last long. Each and every coin under $80, getting them all and getting them all in perfect 70. And you said it, hindsight's 2020. If I could go back and get these each year that they were released starting in 86, get them all graded and certified, I would be getting multiple sets. That way, when I part way with one, I still have multiple sets in my collection to part ways with down the line and always reserve one for my personal collection. Right. Well, and the thing is to get all of these coins at only $79.95. $7,995 a piece. That's what it averages out to. $319.80. This is the first 4 years of issue. The U.S. Mint will not change the design for 20 years.
Correct.
So you're going to go out into 2041. That's the first chance that they'll even consider changing it. Of course, the first time around from 86 all the way to 2021, it was 35 years before they changed the design. But, you know, you go back just a few short years ago in 2021, it was a crazy year, obviously, with the lockdown, still dealing with COVID. And that's part of the reason why there's two separate designs for 2021, because we had known for at least a year, if not 2 years, that the Mint was going to be issuing a new design. Now,
Right.
we had all in the industry thought 2020 would be the last year of issue of the original design. We offered a tremendous amount of them. It was a very, very sought after year. Well, because the Mint couldn't get the rendering out in time, nobody knew what the new design was going to look like, and they had to send bullion to the authorized purchasers after the turn of the year. We didn't have a new design. They had to obviously continue with the Type 1 design. So they issued the last of the Type 1 design in the beginning of 2021. And then halfway through the year is when this new Type 2 design, which you have, of course, on the reverse, the flying eagle holding the oak branch, famously designed by Emily Damstra. And then the obverse of the coin, it still has that same beautiful depiction of Lady Liberty from Adolph Weinman. It comes directly from his design of the Walking Liberty half dollar, which was first issued in 1916. But, you know, the point being, with two designs being issued in 1 year, Kevin, they had half of the amount of time to strike this first 2021 Type 2 that they normally would. So
That's right.
Generally speaking, a low mintage, because on average, you know, they were doing over 20 to 30 million coins a year leading up to 2021.
Sure.
And then they had to split that year in half between the two designs. So it's definitely one of the lower minted. And then you mentioned 2022, we're just a few years back. That's already becoming a difficult coin to get certified in a 70 grade. If we submit two monster boxes, 1,000 coins, and we're getting under a 10% grading on that in a 70 grade, you are going to quickly see us having to charge more than $79.95 a coin.
Yeah, our savvy collectors, our longtime collectors that have been watching the program for nearly 25 years that we've been on air, understand and know what a value they have here with this opportunity. Those of you that are newer into the hobby, set your success up here now on the Silver Eagle program, getting all 4 years in the new design change that's happened just in 2021, and all of them in Perfect 70, all of them in the Premier Select Series label, which is exclusive to us here at CSN, which, you know, we've only been able to offer a few dozen coins in that label. Again, this is our first time being able to offer all 4 consecutive years, a mini date run set of all the coins that have been available. And those of you that pick this up are going to know that you have the best of the best at the lowest price possible. It's really that simple. And you need to call now the number on the screen. They've been calling, like I said, for nearly 25 years. Or if you prefer, go online, csnmint.com, place your order there, and these coins will be out to you very, very shortly.
Yeah, tremendous value. I mean, throughout this year, if you've watched us more than once, we've had Silver Eagles this year in a Perfect 70 grade between the major grading services, anywhere from $69 up to, I believe, $89.95. Just this year.
Right.
I mean, you go back to 2021,
Yeah.
The majority of the Silver Eagles we offered in a 70 grade clear into probably February of 2022 was $89.95. The last time we had any significant quantity was over 2 years ago. To be able to offer them here on the show and offer boxes of 20. I mean, this is your opportunity here. You know, 2025, we'll probably start offering a pre-sale offer here within a few short months on the 2025, and you'll be able to add that in. Here we are already 5 years into what could be only a 20-year program if they decide to change the design in 2041. So this is an opportunity at $319.80. Do yourself a favor. Get these in your collection. Get them in the exclusive Premier Select Series label, and know that you've got those first 4 years, and here in a few short months, we'll have that 2025, and you'll be hitting the ground running.
Yeah, it makes it really, really easy when you have all of them. You have them in the best grade possible. You have the best price possible we've been able to offer, and you have it all in one fell swoop, and each and every year you can add them at the introductory offer then. So do yourself a favor. Do your collection a favor. Call now, get online now, and grab as many sets as you can comfortably afford at this price. They will not last long. Operators are standing by now.